Cafofogames. Durante essa transmissão, você pode apoiar a minha página mandando estrelas, um presente digital que me ajuda a ganhar dinheiro.
Agora, 1, 2, 3. Salve, salve, galera. Marcelo Rocha na área. Se derrubar, não precisa nem chamar o VAR, que é pênalti. É isso aí, pessoal. Estamos aí nesta sexta-feira com a live campanha na Hope Live Drops, ou Live Hope Drops, né? É o pessoal aí chegando forte aí. Eu tô vendo o pessoal do Cafofo Games aí, que acompanha o Cafofo Games. Um abraço para toda a galera aí que tá acompanhando aí as nossas lives. Chegou na live, dê um salve, né? Faça a interação, faça o contato inicial aí, que é muito importante aí para a live fluir de uma forma, né, interativa, né? Aí que dá gosto, né? Deixa eu mudar aqui. Hoje a gente vai dar continuidade à campanha. Vamos ao terceiro capítulo de Batman. Batman. O que será que vai acontecer, hein? Vou mudar aqui o monitor. Beleza. Galera que estiver chegando aí já vai dando um salve, hein? Só acertar aqui. É muito importante a participação de vocês aí na live, hein, pessoal? Vamos participar aí. Não tem nada no chat aqui qualquer coisa, é só chamou no chat, resposta praticamente imediata. E aí, vocês estão curtindo a live de Batman Telltale Series? Achando que eu tô muito pequeno aqui, isolado aqui, ó. E- e- Bora lá? O áudio tá bacana aí, pessoal? Vamos lá.
Nathan Berno. Opa,
Ó,
boa
Natan
noite.
aí, ó. Salve, Natan. Boa noite, guerreiro, beleza? Seja bem-vindo aí à live Hope Drops. Hoje é dia de Batman Telltale Series. Seja bem-vindo aí. Já jogou Batman já, Natan? Conhece? Vou só acertando o áudio aqui. Bora pro jogo, vai. Bora pro jogo que eu quero fazer. Quero fazer esse terceiro episódio aqui. Inclusive, galera, se quiserem acompanhar aí como a gente chegou até aqui, né? Tem na playlist aí no chat aí, tem mostrando a playlist aí de todos os nossos conteúdos. Já clica aí e já participa da playlist. Vamos lá? Burner aqui.
Nathan Bern. Nunca joguei N.
Então acompanha com a gente aí, Nathan. Acompanha com a gente aí que você vai curtir. Com certeza. Inclusive esse jogo tem pra mobile, viu, pessoal? Dá pra você jogar mobile também. Vai ter algumas limitações gráficas, né? Mas dá pra você... Então assiste aí, Nathan, que você vai gostar. A gente que define aí o desfecho das histórias. Vamos ao terceiro episódio. É a terceira live, né? Terceira live aí de Batman Telltale Series. Vamos lá. Tem muitos jogos que tá nessa pegada de você definir o que vai acontecer, né? Ó, já passamos o primeiro episódio, o segundo, e agora vamos começar o terceiro aqui, ó. Vamos lá. A qualidade tá chegando legal de imagem aí. Ó, no episódio anterior, vamos ver o que aconteceu.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
Esse foi no primeiro episódio, né?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you
Essa
call
cena foi
friends.
brava, hein, meu?
Your parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell. Then
Quando o cara ia desembuchar...
like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Nathan Bern. Imagem e o som.
Cobblepot wants retribution
Boa,
because we took his
boa.
family's land. Your
Maravilha.
father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted.
Inclusive, Nathan,
How do you think your
segue o
family got
link
the
aí,
land
ó.
at Wayne Tower?
Tem playlist de FPS, Warzone, futebol, FIFA, gameplay, todos os tipos de gameplay. Entra no link aí, dá uma fortalecida no canal Hope lá, por gentileza. Fortalece o canal Hope aí também. Aliás, o canal Hope tá aqui transmitindo no Cafofo Games, na Twitch, no Facebook, na Nimo TV. É isso aí, velho. Estamos aí em 8, até na D-Live também.
So sorry, ladies
Ó o
and
pinguim
gents.
aí, ó.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
Nossa. Pinguim é doidão.
We need a new moderator. You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters
Eu não sei quem é esse cara não, meu.
you have nothing to fear.
David Veris.
We are the children of Arkham.
Ó o Davi aí, salve Davi. Obrigado, velho.
Mr. Dent,
Muito obrigado, velho.
thank you.
Gostou? Então entra no link aí, ó. Entra no link aí que tá no chat aí, só subir um pouquinho. Acesse nossa playlist. Tem diversos gameplay. Às segundas-feiras a gente joga jogo de carro, sentando o sapato.
Assisto o canal faz um bom tempo.
Então, mas você tá assistindo do canal Hope ou do Cafofo Games?
Isso que troquei o nome.
Natan, é verdade, velho. É o Sombra, velho. O pessoal que tiver assistindo do Cafofo Games pode também no link acessar a playlist que tem todo o conteúdo do canal Hope, tá? Tudo divididinho, tudo bonitinho. Vamos lá.
Finally, a friendly face.
Vamos nessa jornada aí. Beleza,
Carlos
Sombra.
12.
It's good to see you.
Boa noite.
Boa noite, Ricardo. Como é que é? Ai, fiquei quieto.
Maybe your presence is a good omen. I'm ready for life
Bem,
back on the
Ricardo?
outside.
Seja bem-vindo aí à
What have
live,
you
hein?
got there?
Terceiro
I
episódio
brought you
aí
some flowers.
dessa saga. Vamos
Though
ver
I
o
see I'm not the first.
que
Yeah,
nos
well,
espera.
my mother and my secretary.
Ahora mesmo.
Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come
A
by to
Selena,
congratulate
como
me,
todos
if
sabem, é a
nothing
mulher
else.
gato, né?
Na taberna. É pior.
Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Maybe she just saw me being a coward.
Esqueça
It's
ela.
probably for the best to forget about her.
Oh, I was kind of hoping you'd be a little more optimistic.
Para.
Maybe you're right.
David
I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what
Então,
happened.
Davi, entra na playlist aí, já segue o canal Hope lá também, pô. Faça as honras, meu amigo. Tem um link aí, inclusive na descrição na descrição da live tem aí, ó, o canal da Hope. Segue a gente lá também. A gente costuma fazer lives com uma qualidade de imagem até... Não, desligar a TV. Para. A gente faz lives em 4K também. Fortaleça tanto o Cafofo. Bom, já segue o Cafofo Games. Siga agora a Hope Informática. Estou ao principal.
They're after me. They're not gonna rest until all the names are crossed off their list.
I can't just stand aside and let that happen. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface.
Já tá ficando com o rosto já meio lascado, hein? Vai virar o duas caras. Esse daí é o Harvey Dent.
That's impossible, right? Not gonna be able to take it easy. How am I supposed to do that?
Do what you think is best, Harvey. You know what you need better than anybody.
Exactly. Resting and doing nothing is just going to drive me up the wall. I need to get back to work, to try and be effective. Honestly, I'm fine.
Não era melhor ter respondido pra ele, né?
I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce.
Vou diminuir aqui, eu tô muito grande, aí vocês não vão conseguir ler. Tô muito grande aqui, deixa eu diminuir um pouquinho. Aí, um pouquinho pro lado. Aí, agora sim. Senão vocês não vão conseguir ler, né? Vamos lá.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Oswald and I were best friends when we were kids. I knew his mother. Talk to her.
Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you.
Ele era amigo do Pinguim.
I was so focused on the campaign.
Né?
I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
David Veris. Pronto, meu time de aperto.
You don't have to explain
fazer.
yourself to me, Harvey. It was the right call for the campaign. I get that.
Still.
Seja bem-vindo, monstro!
That's not the kind of friend I
Isso
want to
aí,
be.
não perca. Olha, já ativa o sininho, hein? Tá top sim mesmo.
What is that?
Obrigado, Sombra. E você tá bem, velho? Quanto tempo,
From
meu?
the GCPD?
Aí, David, o Nathan segue o canal Hope há muito tempo. É um seguidor aí top aí, ó. Aí o Alfred falando, você viu
And
isso?
look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do?
Tem um encontro.
My sister won't be here for another hour.
O Alfred
You
precisa de mim.
You can stay if you want.
It's Alfred.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
You keep your head up, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce.
Ele vai ligar a TV. O pior é que o Harvey, o Harvey ele tá começando aí pro ladinho meio sombrio. Aí ele vai virar os duas caras.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang
E aí,
in there, all
David,
right?
você gosta que tipo de jogo, velho?
We don't have enough
O
officers to deal
Ricardo
with
deu um
this.
salve aí e nem falou mais nada.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
What's up? E aí, gordo?
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
It
If you
is
give me a
you,
number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
É um pouco
Pretty
óbvio.
obvious.
Says the man dressed like a giant bat. I'd rather have you
É,
arrested
mas
than come
ninguém
here for
precisa,
help. The truth
né,
is we're desperate.
ficar vendo no céu.
Calling a truce, just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk. She's a good cop,
Não, isso não me
one of my
interessa.
best.
Montoya tried to take me down. She can handle this herself.
Thought I could count on you, but maybe I was mistaken. These children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from?
Acho que eu fui,
I never heard of them before.
acho que eu fui
Then
ignorante,
that
hein?
debate.
Perguntou,
Want
pô?
answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
É,
Cobblepot?
o pingo. Aí sim, Ricardo.
Gordon here.
Ô, Ricardo, não sei se você já tá seguindo.
Is he okay?
Faça igual o David. Na descrição aí, ó. Fortaleça o canal Hope também. Clica aí no link aí. Vai lá. Se inscreve no canal Hope também.
Somehow.
Acredito que você deva estar assistindo direto do Cafofo Games, né?
Launch the drones.
Fortaleça aí o
Any eyes on
canal
the
Hope. Siga-nos também lá no canal Hope. E lá tem toda a descrição. Tem todas as playlists
You got a
muito bem
whole
organizadas.
team or something?
Um amigo.
A friend who can help us.
That friend got a name?
Para chat.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance. But seeing how you use them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through
Por
walls.
que eu não tinha
Like
isso?
X-ray
Por que eu não tinha isso?
And why didn't I already have this?
Tech upgrades take time. I do
Ó o
run
Thierry
your
Salles aí.
research and
Salve,
development
Thierry
department as well.
Salles. Beleza? Então, Thierry Salles, o pessoal do Cafofo Games é enjoado na parte de console, eles passam conteúdo diferenciado. Estamos aqui, eu estou representando a Hope Informática, o canal Hope, tá? Agora a gente está com uma parceria aí junto com a Cafofo Games, a gente faz as lives aí transmitida no Cafofo Games e no canal Hope também. Vou escutar.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. Not a big window to unload all that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done.
Boa,
You wanna
boa.
argue with them? Be my guest.
Faça
Just
igual o
keep an
Thierry
eye out
Salles.
for that cop.
Na descrição aí da live aí tem o canal da Hope Informática, segue a gente lá também. E deixa os comentários também, é bem bacana, de quais jogos, quando eu finalizar essa jornada aqui com o Batman Telltale Series, a gente vai começar uma outra jornada com uma outra campanha aí. Então já deixa os comentários. Aí sim.
Headed to the construction site. Send
Então
whatever
segue
men
lá,
you can
Thierry.
spare after debt.
Thierry e Ricardo.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman. Just be careful.
Episódio 3.
Requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main. We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
Obrigado, man. Sucesso pra nós, velho. Sucesso pra nós. Já aconteceu, Thierry. Já aconteceu. Só de você estar acompanhando a live aí já aconteceu. Puta, apertei errado. Ignorante. A Montoya aí, ó. Não, eu apertei certo, pô. Ah, era o verde. Era o verde. Apertei o azul. Ai, velho.
It's over. Drop the gun.
Viu? Se eu erro o comando, eu morro também.
I used to think you were a threat, but
Montoya.
I was wrong. We both have much bigger problems right now. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Those guys had me pinned down. If you hadn't shown up when you did.
Não quero suas desculpas.
You want forgiveness? Look somewhere else.
I just want you to know I've got your back, all right? I don't know what I was thinking coming out here alone. I nearly blew it. I could be dead, or you could be dead.
Você não estragou tudo. Você tem
Good
bons
instincts,
instintos.
but you need to think things through. Be patient. Don't rush. I may not be there to save you next time.
Yeah, I owe you big for this one. I still don't understand how they knew I was coming.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent. For the chatter, sounds like Gordon's with them.
Someone's gotta help Gordon. They know he's coming. Go.
Tamo
I'll see
junto,
what I
tamo
can
junto.
find here. I'm not giving up on this.
Bora. Na realidade, esse Batmóvel aí é uma Ferrari, né? É uma Ferrari... Ele vira uma Ferrari disfarçada.
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seemed to be
Galera,
getting info from
brevemente a
the
gente vai
GCPD's
fazer montagem de um PC aqui direto da live, hein? Fiquem antenados aí. Quem curte computador, tecnologia, a gente vai montar um computador na live, item por item, fazer testes. Fiquem antenados aí com o conteúdo do canal Hope, hein?
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Fora os desafios que tem, né? Desafios valendo periféricos, SSD, teclado, mouse. Isso aí. O que o Harvey tá fazendo? O Harvey... Ixi, o Harvey fazendo justiça com as próprias mãos?
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that.
Guess the fella's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
Salve, Renatão. Direto.
You have something to say, then say it.
We all know how you operate.
Não, isso daqui na realidade...
They're not dead.
Na realidade é um jogo de 2016, cara, mas é um jogo bem bacana. Acompanha aí com a gente. Renatão é na área. Ó, o Harvey já tá mostrando um lado obscuro dele, velho. Matou um cara, velho. E o Bruce defende muito a candidatura do Harvey.
Turn that off. What? It's been compromised. The children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Olha só, velho.
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Mexe. Inclusive, galera, a gente pode montar. Quem tiver pensando em montar um PC aí, a gente monta o PC. A gente pode montar o seu PC direto na live, hein? Você pode acompanhar toda a montagem, configuração, testes de jogos e depois a gente envia, tá? Bem bacana aí.
Some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able
Lucius
to
é o cara da
communicate.
tecnologia. Lucius
I'm
terá
not sure of
resposta.
anything right now, but Lucius will have answers. I have a feeling we've only seen the tip of the iceberg.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us, sir. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Esse carro aí ele não vai demorar muito, né, galera? Mas se fosse no congestionamento, no trânsito de São Paulo, ele ia demorar. Ele ia ter que ir com o jatinho. Torre Wayne. Caramba, 7h29. As pessoas olham torto pra ele. Quem que paga seu salário?
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Por que tá aqui?
To what do I owe the pleasure, Regina?
I'm sorry, I just needed to clear my head. Sort things out.
In my office?
I know it's irregular, but it's nice to have a reminder of the Waynes every once in a while. In all their glory. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
Tá sim, pô.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Colocar minha filha pra jogar Roblox na live.
Or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face.
Eles não podem me demitir.
And after this scandal.
What? They can't fire me.
It's possible they can. It's the most logical solution with the business in jeopardy. It doesn't mean I have to agree with it, though.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down
Vai demitir o dono do...
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
Preciso que vá embora.
Regina, really, I need you to leave.
I was just trying to
I
help.
know, but please just go.
Fine. The board is waiting for me anyway.
Vai.
Don't forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne. I'll come find you after.
Tá bom, tchau.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Jura que eu preciso fazer isso? É só pra ter a sensação que eu tô entrando, que eu tô fazendo.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There've been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
I don't need to worry about the board. I've got plenty of money. We'll make do.
Plenty now, but still not enough for all of this.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into the system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Just get on with it, Lucius. We don't have time for games.
Forgive me for trying to lighten the mood. The back door they're using. I was the one who built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move.
Dá sim, Renatão. Você pode utilizar o BlueStacks. BlueStacks aí é um emulador de Android. Eles invadiram nossa tecnologia.
I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
We have a mole. There's no way they could have gained access without someone on the inside.
Only a handful of people at the highest level could possibly find out about the back door. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case. So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time. Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures city.
Falou bonito, hein? Mais alguma coisa pra eu ver? Yeah.
Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always. Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology. Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius? Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selena.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Perguntinha sem graça. Oh, afirmação sem graça. O que será que ele quis dizer com isso?
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Não, nada. E agora? Isso é legal, hein?
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Imagina aquela venha lá. Vamos ver o que ela tem.
Renato Gamer JP. Como que coloca a webcam sem aparecer o quadrado em volta do rosto?
Você tá falando a parte do fundo? Não entendi, Renato. Ou é o chroma key?
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up.
Não é ela não. Não é ela.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
This is just a temporary setback.
Well, that's entirely up to you, Bruce. You need to prove to the board that you can be trusted in the seat. Just lie low. Don't cause a scene. It'll turn out. I asked to slow all this down, but... The press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
Well, you should have fought harder. The board would have listened to you.
They'd already made up their minds. I did what I could. You have to trust me on that. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO. Just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Pinguim.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again. What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board thought having me step in would be a good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help any way I can.
Não vou
People aren't
deixar.
much behind the Wayne name now. And considering that your parents stole
É a
from
sua
mine-
revolução?
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? I mean, wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides,
Vou
the
colocar o
company
pinguim
basically
com...
runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
You
Olha o
might
histórico
want to
dele.
check your facts, Regina. That resume sounds a little too good to be true.
You might want to have more confidence in your own board. His resume checks out, and his references were all glowing.
You're quite welcome to call them yourself.
That won't be necessary. I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce. I couldn't be prouder of you. Alfred. Oh, how sweet. Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along. Oh, Bruce. Clumsy, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble.
Vou dar soco nele. Vai.
Bruce!
É.
I need security in here, right now.
No, what was that
This is a
for?
disaster.
You've lost your bloody mind!
Bruce, stop this! Oh, for heaven's sake, calm down. What's gotten into you?
Pouquinho só.
Get him out of my office!
Let's
I'm
go.
so sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I'll go fetch the medic.
That's
It's okay.
very kind of you, Regina. Thank you.
Bruce, they're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I don't know.
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what information I
Fica
can.
aqui.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
all right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D, and let me know if anything comes up.
Keep that drive safe.
Mantenha.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
E a Corinthians,
Não,
mano.
having
Tudo é
it
mais
easy
difícil.
Sounds a little boring.
Perhaps that's why you never take a vacation. Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right.
Pinguim escorregadio.
With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Pinguim escorregadio. Vamos ver.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Não, mas a moldura fica invisível, pô. É, a imagem ela pega só o foco, não é o resto. Você tá ligando a webcam no PC, né? Ou no tablet.
I wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Well, look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
City Hall. Record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Estranho, da família do Pinguim.
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but... the understatement of the century. Considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER.
Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us.
I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
Dá minuto.
Not yet. Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth. I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this, Alfred, and have Lucius look into it as well. We need to find a way to lock them out.
Very good, sir.
Oh. Vai de Bruce? Quem que tá aí no...
Welcome back, Mr. Wayne. You can go on in. I'm back. Yes, that's right. The back door. I'll need a rental in the meantime.
Yeah, just get it done. What? No press conference. Just tell them to reschedule. Okay, yeah, we'll talk later. No rest for the wicked.
Hey, Harvey.
Jesus! Don't sneak up on people like that. I wasn't expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
Whoa, what is your problem? You're being a bit erratic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bruce. I'm just a little shaky. My nerves are totally shot. Did anyone follow you?
No. What?
Good. No, that's good. Be too careful. My mayoral portrait is scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now. I've been looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide, be loved and supported, but this... I don't know, it just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's like I don't fit. Like I don't deserve it. After all, is it really a win if it's by default?
Trust me, Harv. You were born to do this. You're the only person that can make a difference here.
Part of me thinks you're just lying to make me feel better. God, the mess that Hill left behind. I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since...
Hold on, Harvey.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
The technology at Wayne Enterprise is compromised. The children of Arkham are using our tech to listen in on Gotham.
I knew it.
They're already keeping tabs on the GCPD, and I'm pretty sure you're on their list too.
Bastards! They're like cockroaches. I've had this feeling for a while, that I'm never alone anymore, that I'm always being watched.
Na live, hein? Estamos aqui nesse terceiro episódio aí.
They attacked my car. They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate, and they will try again. How am I expected to leave when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, in the back of my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare and I can't get out.
They don't run this city, Harvey. You do. You have the highest authority in Gotham. You have all the power, not them.
I'm not so sure, Bruce. I'm telling you, they've grown too powerful too fast. I don't know if I can do it on my own. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You gotta strike fear into their hearts. Maybe break a few bones along the way.
É diferente. Inclusive aqui no Streamlabs que eu faço as gravações, ele não aparece não.
If we let him off the leash.
É
He
tudo
won't
no
have the
tablet.
GCPD breathing down his neck anymore. He'll be able to really make the children of Arkham pay.
I know he's a vigilante, but Batman's always respected the law. I don't think he'll change his ways anytime soon.
Then he's limiting himself. Batman works outside of the law. He's the only one getting anything done in this city. I mean, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham. A better Gotham. We can use the children of Arkham's methods against them. If they want to play dirty, we'll play dirty. And they won't see it coming.
Harvey, look, you've been under a lot of stress, especially with all the trauma recently. Maybe you should...
Don't tell Harvey what to do, Wayne. Don't you dare.
Yeesh.
Oh, God. Bruce, I'm so sorry. I guess I just lost myself a little bit there.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce, don't tell anyone about this. I was just, thinking out loud, that's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
Look, Harvey, that therapist you told me about, I think you should call her. Maybe she can help you work through whatever this is that you're going through. Just think about it, okay?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Vai nada.
See you around, Bruce.
Tá estranho, hein? Entendeu, Renatão? Tem que ver, tem que ver.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
Porque, por exemplo, aqui no Streamlabs eu nunca tive esse problema, entendeu? Depois me passa o modelo, o programa que você utiliza.
It just arrived a moment ago.
Eu vejo.
It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Yeah, if she's been able to talk to their leader, then by extension, so can we.
You think she'd hand that information over to Bruce Wayne?
Unlikely. I stonewalled her at the GCPD after Falcone was shot.
But you did give her the files on Falcone in the first place. Surely that would be enough leverage.
Even so, Vicky's not a fan of being told no, regardless of the circumstances. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
A friend of Gotham.
Yeah, just a concerned citizen wishing to remain anonymous. Or do I now have Batman for a friend?
If you stand for Gotham, then yes.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
I need some information from you. It's important.
Yeah, figured as much. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
Fine. Their message is picking up traction. Especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations.
Gotham needs to know how dangerous the Children of Arkham really are. You are hiding the truth.
Huh. My editor says the physical copies are practically sold out. I'd say the truth is getting out there. It just may not be the side you like. But that's why I'm here. To get the other half I'm missing.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him.
I'm not here to talk about Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that.
I'm not stupid. I know you have some connection with him. That data drive he gave me, that was from you. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
There are bigger threats to Gotham out there. The children of Arkham. I have to deal with them first.
You're doing what you think is right. I get it. Good luck with the children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out.
I can make you talk.
You're really going to threaten me. If you think I'm upholding our deal now... God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Nada como a intimidação resolve. Ela tá mentindo.
Renato Gamer JP. Você usa o Messenger do Facebook?
Uso, Renatão. Eu acho que ela tá mentindo, velho. Sei não. Que aí que você viu? Que encarada? O que, Renatão?
Juliana Silva.
Boa noite, Juliana. Tudo bem? Estamos curtindo aqui o terceiro episódio de Batman Telltale Series.
No sign of the children of Arkham.
Seja bem-vinda.
They may not have gone far. They should be there.
Isso é suspeito.
No security, no emergency staff. If Vicky's right, it shouldn't be this quiet.
Be on your guard. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Eu acho que ela falou, ela tá brincando comigo, eu acho.
There's a body here. Likely the work of the children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to. He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
Cara,
There's something else.
Injetaram coisa nele. Ó,
this man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
He was shot dead center. Twice. Executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on
Curte
it.
Batman, Juliana?
This depot is pretty centrally located. A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour. These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks. What exactly are they planning to release? Someone's been practicing chemistry. Something spilled here.
É o produto que deixa o pessoal
This is
muito...
the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
Vamos ver como colocaram no cara lá.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent.
Só combinar a cor. Acho que o cara acaba
They've altered the
fazendo...
drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin.
Ah, se cair na pele já... Se cair na pele já dá ruim já.
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Viu? E aqui, eu vou ligar onde? Quer ver que ali tem uma...
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now.
Ah, entendi.
Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Eles querem soltar esse negócio... Ah, igual o primeiro Batman que a gente assistiu. Eles querem soltar um negócio que vai deixar todo mundo agressivo. Entendeu?
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
All the way down.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add it to the list of your
mulher
mistakes.
gato.
Must be why you didn't come through on your last assignment.
Tem vergonha?
We're down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer.
We'll have to make do, I guess.
Okay, you two, get these mixed, loaded onto the train.
This way.
Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
She plays whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her lives.
We're done here, right?
Not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
You might as well come out, Batman. I know you're here.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
Oh, I know you did. But now, you're a loose end. Surrender! Unless you'd like to see firsthand what a critical dose looks like. She joined poor Esther Cobblepot. Death might be preferable.
I know what you have planned with the Skyrim. It's not going to happen.
Then killing you both will have to be a consolation prize.
Thanks, Bats.
Train's ready. Move out.
Boneco de pano. Deve ter doído.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I decide when this ends. You have to face the truth sometime, Batman. You can't protect Gotham from itself. They lit the fire, the flames. Saddest thing is, they don't even see the smoke.
The people of Gotham are stronger than you think. They won't let this city fall into chaos.
You'd be surprised. Fear can be incredibly persuasive. Go on. Show me how you'll save your precious city. Just like the other liars. So short-sighted.
Batman! Catch!
Não vai sair daí não, não vai sair daí não. Deu ruim, Pensou que ia sair, né? Tô bravo, velho. Ai, que romântico.
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me.
Não, eu tô embaixo.
Come on, Bats.
Should have gone after it.
Shut up. I'm gonna get you somewhere safe. Just stay with me.
Joguei mal ela, mas o que ela tava fazendo aí? Ó.
I know. Come on. Stay here, okay? Just don't move.
Thank you, Selena.
Don't thank me yet.
Por que não? Eu sou um cara educado.
Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem.
Vai ser psicólogo?
You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
Vai ser coisa pior.
It's not that bad. I've been through worse.
Funny. Any worse and you'd be sent home in a body bag. I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Not that I owe you anything. After the debate, I'd say we're even.
Selena.
It's fine. You can have the couch until morning. Then I'm done owing you favors. Probably best to lie low for now anyway.
No debate.
I don't want the children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I wasn't there to save you. I thought you'd gone back over to their side.
You thought you were gonna take me out, did you?
Well, if I had to.
Good luck. That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
I'm sorry I messed things up for you back there.
I know. I'm used to it anyway. There's no such thing as a fresh start. Oh, look who's back.
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
Not sure I care much for her either.
Way to win her over. Cut it out.
Não gosto de gato.
This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something.
Nem todo mundo, mano.
Just beneath
Minha
the
vida é
surface.
livro aberto.
You're wrong. There are good people out there, honest people.
Care to introduce me to one?
Eu?
Come on, Bruce. Even you have your secrets.
Não tem, não.
Those things you hide from the world. And won't let anyone else see.
The difference is my secret doesn't hurt anybody.
Then you're better than most. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
That's not all you are. I think that's just what you want people to believe.
You put a lot of faith in someone who doesn't deserve it. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down. But it never amounts to anything, really.
You're not alone, okay? I'm here for you.
Thanks, Bats.
This is nice.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Nossa senhora, velho. Vai machucar papai.
Do I have to do all the work myself? Or are you gonna undo this for me?
I think I'd rather watch you.
Não é? Ih, aí o chicote estralou, hein? Ó o gato. Aí vai nascer um gato cergo. Gato cergo. Ih, o chicote estralou.
Rise and shine.
Not yet. Surprised you're still here. Don't get me wrong, Bruce. That was fun. But you showed me where we stood back at the debate. I know last night didn't mean anything. I don't need you to stay and hold my hand. One-night stands don't usually stick around.
Well, it meant something to me, Selena. I thought...
I'm sorry, but that's not what this is. It's better this way. No strings. There are bagels in the fridge if you're hungry. No need to rush out on an empty stomach.
As ideias. Errado aqui.
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened. If you were...
I am an adult, Alfred. You don't have to keep tabs on me 24/7.
Well, when your job involves fighting masked villains at 2 in the morning, then yes, I think I do. I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
I really like her.
I'm sorry, are you smiling?
You can't tell if I'm smiling.
I know you, sir. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. I'll see what I can find.
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
Scarlet Pimpernel, Much Ado About Nothing, Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh,
Conheci pouco sobre ela, né?
Gita Govinda. That's academic. Pretty strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. We could use something like this. She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place. This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in? There you are. I hope she didn't break anything. Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist. Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk.
Tem mais lugar pra investigar. Sei lá, não sou ladrão. Isso é meu, né?
At least she's got the essentials. It looks all right to me. Nothing growing, at least.
Harvey.
What?
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go.
Fica escondido. Salve, Alvarenga! Puta, o Batman ele vai ver. Ah,
Bruce, what are you doing here?
Have a seat.
Nossa, agora o bicho fica doido.
I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what is going on.
I spent the night here. That's it.
You... I can't believe this! Don't touch me!
Calma,
I thought I would come here and...
Não aconteceu nada, mano.
So stupid! God, I should have known. I should have known that you would do
Beleza,
this to me.
Alvarenga?
You were just using me, weren't you? Both of you.
Lance não é você.
No one does.
None of this is about you, Harvey.
So I'm just making this up?
Yes, you are. This had nothing to do with you.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to. Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? They're coming for all of us. He can't stop them. And neither can you.
Eu posso cuidar
I
dele.
can handle the children of Arkham.
Of course. Bruce Wayne can do anything. Everything Harvey couldn't. He thinks he's so much better! I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid.
O cara é bipolar, velho.
Depending on everyone else supposed to save him. Like a child. Stop it! Now you see, these aren't your friends. And they aren't going to help you.
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay.
Tá falando
Everybody
duas
thought they
caras.
could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick that up.
Who am I?
Yes, you are.
Thomas.
This isn't you. Just calm down!
Shut up!
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another.
How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No.
Ô, Renatão. Agora o Duas Caras vai se... O Harvey vai... Virou Duas Caras de vez, mano.
Selena, looks like you're first. Always getting in the middle of things.
Stay the hell away from me.
The call's already been made.
Harvey.
Bruce. No, I don't want to hurt you. This isn't... They turned their backs on you.
Eu nunca virei as costas pra você.
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selena!
He's gonna hurt someone. You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No.
Harvey! You need to calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Você tá bem agora?
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him. But I can't. Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
Você não tá só, velho.
You're not alone. We're right here.
Okay? I am. My fault.
Harvey, don't.
Bruce, I don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me.
Não vou abandoná-lo.
It's just me.
Amigo não é só da boca pra fora, não.
He needs professional help. Help you can't give
It's
him.
okay, Bruce. I'll go. I don't deserve your help.
Não.
Go off with your tail between your legs. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey.
Não. Vou atrás dele.
So much for this.
Põe a roupa, mano. Vai lá ajudar o
I'm not
cara.
gonna stick around and wait for him to come back. Thought it would be a while before I had to move again.
You don't need to be afraid of Harvey. You can handle him.
Yeah, because I really want to stay here wondering when he'll show up. If he'll be armed, if I'll be ready. No thanks.
Ele é doido.
Yeah.
Ele já correu.
That means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
You should come stay with me.
I don't know.
There's plenty of
vem logo.
space. Alfred could
Fica
set
lá
up
no...
a guest room for you.
É. Tem quarto pra caramba lá, pô.
I'll think about it.
Ah!
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
Maybe you're right. This could be my chance to expose Oswald for who he really is. Let Gotham know he's a part of the Children of Arkham.
Exactly. You better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
Na boa, eu ia ter evitado, velho. Mas não deu pra evitar.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then I can take it from there. Got my little coronation speech just waiting.
Vontade de pegar esse...
Try to be on your best.
E aí, Alvarenga, você tá bem, velho? Já jogou esse jogo aqui? Muito bacana, velho. Que nem é a mesma ideia do Detroit Become Human.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something. A step to regaining what you're being forced to give up.
You're right. This is my legacy, and the only reason I'm putting up with this charade.
Yes. Well, as long as you cooperate, I suppose your motivation is irrelevant.
Bruce, what's your opinion of the Shiner? Regina wanted me to cover it up with makeup. She doesn't think it looks very dignified. But here I think it's a fine display of what the moral high ground looks like.
Mr. Cobblepot.
All in good fun, honestly. A thrown punch is just water under the bridge. Right, Bruce? Boys are just being boys and all of that. No hurt feelings, I'm sure. Bruce just didn't like losing the office. Exactly. I don't hold anything against you.
Melhor não falar nada. Salve, Madara!
Bruce, I'm going to introduce you and then you're on. Please.
O negócio tá bravo aqui, viu?
Good morning, everyone. And thank you.
Chegou na voadora. Mais importante que você já deixou sua marca aí. Depois assiste com calma aí, quando você sobrar um tempinho, porque esse episódio tá monstro, hein, velho. Mulher Gato já me levou pra casa dela, pra você ter uma ideia. Você é só um peão, idiota.
You're just a pawn, Oswald. And everyone knows that pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Perhaps, but at least I get the joy of watching your shocking and surprising descent first. This is just a first step towards making things right. Soon enough, it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, and Cobblepot Tech on tops of buildings, and you, Waynes, will be what you should have been all along. A forgotten footnote. Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham. And Wayne will be a story no one wants to hear.
What happens to my company is up to the board. I think you're a little deluded about the type of power you're gonna have.
All in good time, all in good time. It's amazing the sort of patience I've developed over the years. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did some digging, and you know how old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you the story, but only if you say, pretty please. It's quite the page turner.
Você vai mentir, mano.
You're just dying to hear it.
I know you're lying, Oswald. You don't know anything.
I wouldn't lie about this, I promise. Story's too good for that. But suit yourself.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce. After all, you never know how much time you really have left.
Renato Gamer JP. Você joga no console Xbox?
I'm stepping down from my position as CEO of Wayne Enterprises. But I am not doing so voluntarily. The board of Wayne Enterprises has voted me out. At a meeting I was not invited to attend.
Joga no PC, ô Renatão.
I know what my father did. I know how much he hurt you. But I am nothing like him. His actions are his own.
Stop trying to save face.
I worry for the future of Wayne Enterprises. The decisions made in the next few days will be critical in shaping what that future will be.
Careful, Bruce.
Mr. Wayne, are you having trouble reading
Toma.
the teleprompter?
My replacement, Oswald Cobblepot, is a member of the Children of Arkham. They control his every move.
Security!
Step back, Mr. Wayne.
That was quite a show you put on, Bruce.
My apologies. Folks, please forgive me, Mr. Wayne. Everyone. I, for one, completely understand his behavior today.
Nice statement. The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself. Not that it'll change anything.
I did what I felt was right.
Yeah, well, someone has to. I just didn't think it'd be you.
It's not an easy thing, seeing something you've come to have as part of your identity.
Dropped your pen.
Your very self
That's not...
being taken over by another.
E minha mulher é doida, véi. Ela aplicou o negócio em mim, véi.
You feel that? That's the drug taking hold of you. Don't fight it.
How could you?
Retribution, Bruce.
Olha.
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am
Lady Arkham.
Nossa.
Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, a smug, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it. Because none of them know who you really are.
Não, não é possível.
They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And if we could just get
No.
one more round of applause for our friend, the man of the hour, Bruce Wayne. Ouch, someone's a little touchy, it seems.
It would be so easy to get rid of him.
Vai dar merda.
Us will deliver justice.
Acho que eu não tomei as decisões mais cabíveis, hein? Você ajuda a Montoya ou o Prefeito Dente. Você e 60% dos jogadores optaram por ajudar Montoya e deixar o Harvey encarar o perigo sozinho. Você socou o Oswald. Você e 32% dos jogadores foram provocados a ponto de dar um soco no Oswald. Ah, não aguentei, né, velho? Você pediu para Lúcio para ficar nas empresas Wayne ou para trabalhar com você. Claro, tem que optar para ele ficar lá, né? Como infiltrado, exatamente. Eu e 65% das pessoas escolheram este caminho. Você teve um romance com Serene. Ó, teve gente que não... 9.6 não... Mas eu acho que aí não ia, né? Talvez não ia acontecer do Harvey encontrar os dois no outro dia, né? Você bateu no Harvey e pegou leve com ele. Você e 84% se recusaram a agredir fisicamente o Harvey. Claro, tinha que segurar a onda, né? Investir no cara. E aqui. É isso aí. É isso aí, acabamos de finalizar, 23 horas e 24 minutos. Acabamos de finalizar a terceira live aí, terceiro episódio de Batman Telltale Series. Vocês estão gostando aí? Pessoal, se quem entrou, né, melhor dizendo, a seguir, vamos ver o que vai acontecer a seguir, hein? Meu, acho que vamos colocar eu em Arkham, velho, porque eu fiquei loucão, ó.
After his shocking and atrocious display of violence towards Oswald Cobblepot and members of the press, Bruce Wayne has demonstrated a clear lack of mental stability. That is why, regrettably, I made the decision to have my old friend hospitalized in Arkham Asylum. Even with Batman as its protector, Gotham already has enough deranged criminals on its streets. I believe that Gotham's citizens deserve to be safe, that they deserve to be protected. Even if that means I have to do it myself.
With the children of Arkham out in full force, we need him now more than ever. Where is Batman?
O Batman vai subir um pouco, né, que o Bruce tá preso. Caraca, hein? Pessoal, é isso aí. Agora, semana que vem... Ó, só tem mais 2 episódios, hein? Semana que vem, 4º episódio. Quem não estiver acompanhando, segue aí na playlist aí da Hope Informática, tá? Tem aí na descrição aí da live. Inclusive, o bot foi soltando aí as informações aí. Tem tudo que aconteceu até agora nessa jornada aí de Batman Telltale Series, tá? Tá bem bacana. Cara, fiz o Bruce parar em Arkham. Olha o que aconteceu. O Bruce foi parar em Arkham. E agora, hein? Já tô pensando aqui como que vai ser esse 4º episódio aí. Tá bom, pessoal? Quero agradecer a presença de todo mundo que vem fortalecendo aí o canal Hope. Galera que se inscreveu aí, o Thierry Salles, o David Soares, ou melhor dizendo, o David Deveres, certo? É isso aí, pessoal. Vão acompanhando aí e curtam essa viagem. Abraço, foi.